up.
For paramotoring, I've been using the Epsilon 9 paragliding wing from Advance, and for a couple of reasons though, I've decided to look again at a full Reflex dedicated paramotor wing. So here we go again. So I have flown quite a few paramotor wings over the last several years. I started with the MacPara Muse 3, very nice for paragliding and paramotoring. And then I tried the Epsilon 8, which was my paragliding wing after the Muse, very nice with the hybrid risers. I tried the original Spyder Reflex wing, not the Spyder 3. And from there, I tried the Dudek Nucleon XX, and then I tried something a little more spicy, the Cougar 2 higher aspect ratio wing. But like I said, a little spicy for me. And then the BGD Epic Motor. But I didn't really feel I had much advantage with that wing over the Epsilon 8, so I just continued with the Epsilon 8. But now I've chosen the Ozone Roadster 3. It's a 26-meter wing. First, I did some kiting over at my favorite place, Mission Bay. Really nice. Again, this is just kiting on a fairly moderate day, not too much wind. Easy to forward launch, easy to reverse. This is also a true Reflex profile wing. Greater trim travel than in my Epsilon 9, which I'm using now. And it really is made for paramotoring. You can also paraglide with it. It is ENB certified with the trims all the way in, but that's not what I'm going to be using it for, though it might be a nice option now and then. You can see the red trim label here, and this is pretty much the recommended takeoff trim setting. You have magnet attachments for the brake handles, of course, making it very easy to stow while in flight, making sure those brake handles don't work their way back into your prop, which apparently has been known to happen, especially with very long brake travel. You have a tip steering system, which I did use, works very well. You have the prominent middle A's, which are used for launching. You do also have separate outer A's, which you can use to practice your big ears. So here we have the 26 Ozone Roadster 3. That's the latest version of this wing. So I love my Epsilon 9. I had hybrid risers, so why did I get this? Well, one, it's a new wing in the sense that whoever bought it never flew it. And that happens. So I was able to buy it, quote unquote used, but it's never been flown. So I'm out here today making sure that, yes, indeed, it's a new wing. And it is. You could tell no wear anywhere on this wing. It is clean. It is, for all practical purposes, a very new wing. So my first paramotor flight in the Roadster 3, fairly windy, somewhat gusty day. It was supposed to calm down towards the later evening. It never happened, but not bad. It got to around 8 to 10 miles per hour, maybe gusts to 12. Really, the wing handled the launch just great. I'd like to think I had something to do with it, but really nice wing. The other reason that I decided to go with a Reflex profile wing is because of days like today. With that headwind, if I wanted to go out west or anywhere I wanted to go with a headwind, the Epsilon 9, even with the trims all out, just didn't work that great. So I got the Reflex profile wing. Here I am using the tip steering Really smooth, really smooth. It was a little bit gusty whenever I got low enough and I got some turbulence. The wing just handled it wonderfully. So I'm really happy about that. You can see I still have the trims out to the red setting. Pretty much just cruising at that. I didn't really let the trims out all that much further than that, but I will next time. So for my first landing, I kept the trims at that red marker. I wanted enough speed because it still was pretty windy, pretty gusty, and I didn't want to just float in. Everything was very smooth with the wing. I noticed even with that headwind though, I'm moving pretty well. First time I don't know, okay, how's this brake authority gonna go? And it was fine. So I did a little run out, no big deal, very non-dramatic, so very good. But I said, no, let me go up again. I wanna see what it's like bringing those trims just in a bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. So for this landing, I actually brought the trims in just a bit, one white marker, so it's the second one from the bottom there. And it did make a difference. I'm coming in maybe a little slower, but still with good speed authority. Actually, as it turns out, the manual says to bring the trims all the way in. So I'll try that next time. But this actually, with the headwind, worked really well. Here I am coming in, great brake response, and just take a step and I'm down. So really nice feel to it, really happy. For this whole flight, I had planned to use a new mic I got for my GoPro, an external mic, hoping I could narrate everything while flying. Well, that did not work. Unfortunately, all I got was static and buzz. So just pretend I'm saying really some brilliant things here. I'm talking about my flight. Really nice, very happy. The wing is exactly what I was hoping for. A reflex profile wing, much like my Epsilon 9, but with the performance of a true reflex paramotor wing. So my first flight on the Ozone Roadster 3 26, really successful. I really like this wing. Unfortunately, when I got back to my car, somebody had sliced my tire. So either they hate paramotors, they hate my Tesla, or they just hate the world in general. So very disappointing. This too shall pass, as they say. But now I got to be a little cautious if there's some vigilante out there after the paramotor pilots. And we have been known to come across some grumpy people. Well, actually one grumpy person who kept calling the police over a period of about a year. Haven't really encountered that over the last, well, I haven't flown in a long time. So who knows, but we shall continue to fly. Well, that's it. Roadster 3 is a real big hit for me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Take care and safe flying. See you in the next one.